We go hard. Go Bucs, that's my squad. Go Bucs, that's my team. Go Bucs, get that ring. Go.
Welcome to the NFL.
You're listening to Sports Talk 49.
Ready?
With your host, Blake Anthony, exclusively on NSPN Champa Bay TV.
And here we go.
Get ready to strap yourself in and prepare for a ride on the soul-trained voice of Blake Anthony as he covers and breaks down the ins and outs of your Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Rays, Lightning, and every other professional sports team. Because if you don't know, you better ask somebody, and that somebody is Blake Anthony.
Doesn't matter what's happened before today. Today's a brand new day. It's a brand new season.
Oh, what's up, everybody, and welcome back to another edition of Sports Talk 49, live and always exclusively right here on NSPN Champa Bay TV. I'm your host, Blake Anthony, and this is Sports Talk 49. Now, I always got treats. It's moments before the game. We're going to talk about a little things in the game, and I'm always going to bring on a guest. Today's guest is going to be Kansas City Chiefs rookie fourth round draft pick, Joshua Williams, number 23. You'll hear from him as I talk a little bit about football, his desires and things like that. And then I'll talk to you about some couple keys to winning the game against the Kansas City Chiefs. As Chiefs, I know, are looking forward to having this matchup against us after they got utterly embarrassed in the Super Bowl after winning earlier in that year at home on some unfortunate circumstances, a couple of picks of Tom Brady, and the way the cookie crumbles some in that game. Patrick Mahomes came victorious in that matchup, but we will see. So the Bucs and Chiefs both coming off a loss. Chiefs losing to the Colts last week. Tampa Bay Buccaneers losing to Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. Both are looking to bounce back and not go back-to-back losses. Bucs going 2-1, trying to improve to 3-1 to keep a commanding lead in that NFC South race. Of course, last week in the game, that's controversial, Jumbotron thing. So I'll be in attendance at this game. So I'll be looking forward to seeing that and seeing if that happens again. And if not, I'll report to you guys with stuff like that and bringing you what is actually happening. So I don't think too many people have video of that because it wasn't important at the time because you weren't thinking about it, but players are always looking for a strategical advantage in any matchup, especially a veteran and a future Hall of Famer in Aaron Rodgers. I know many of you are watching college football and everything, but first and foremost, I got to talk about this really quick, and I'll bring it again at the end. Of course, Hurricane Ian came here and just devastated Florida across the whole western part of Florida, places like Fort Myers, Naples, and all them took a really huge hit. So if you guys know me, I always do something beneficial for the community and things like that. I posted on the social media. I posted on my Twitter and IG. It's a Hurricane Ian relief. Go to Red Cross or any of those places and donate money to it, and I will put your name in a raffle to win a throwback orange Tom Brady jersey or a red Tom Brady jersey. I'll do a drawing for both. And if you contribute $125 or more, you automatically get a personalized, customized jersey coming out of my own pocket. I will get with your contact information. I will personally send you a jersey of your choice to your home. That's if $125 donation or more. And I will send a jersey to your home of your choice. Doesn't have to be Buccaneers, of your choice of any kind. That's $125 or more donation. Of course, send proof of purchase or donation to me at any of my social media sites. Just DM me and post it there, and I'll make sure to put your name down and get it to you. It will be through the entire month of October. Just communicate with me if you have questions. There's several things there, places that you can get with and put it on. I have all those under the I have it in the description box in this, and I'll have it on my social media of any one of those websites, or if you go to any one that you know of that you can donate, just send it to me and let me know. You just send me the proof of donation, and I'll put you in the drawing for it. So every $5 you spend is one ticket. There's no limit to it. So if you put 10, you get 2 tickets. You can buy as many as you want. I said, but if you put $125 or more, you automatically get a jersey of your choice. That's automatic. I'm putting that out of my own pocket as my way of trying to help out with that, get some people to be motivated to do it. If you just don't want to do it as the kindness of your heart, let me give you an incentive to it. I'll do it out of my own pocket. 2 Tom Brady jerseys or automatic jersey for $125 or more donation. Do that. I'll bring that up at the end. So let's get into it. Without further ado, I said I interviewed Joshua Williams, rookie cornerback out of Fayetteville State, my hometown. And he's playing for the Chiefs, and we're playing Sunday night against our Tampa Bay Buccaneers right out here. So check out this interview, and we'll come back and talk about a couple of things at the end. Who was your favorite team growing up?
Growing up, I was a Washington fan. Washington and watched a lot of Baltimore. So, those were kind of, watching Ed Reed, Sean Taylor, Ray Lewis. So,
yeah, that's definitely was that 2000 when that defense was just disgusting around that time. And you said Washington always had nasty defenders. They had the late Sean Taylor. Good God, that guy was just an animal. Only if he was, I wish he was still alive to this day, just to imagine the things he would have accomplished. Unfortunately, things ended the way it did. And we won't know how that story ended, but yes, those were some good times and some good ball players playing out there. Seattle. Well, we'll just talk about it. I said, what teams have been in contact with you?
Really, basically all of them. From the Senior Bowl to the Combine, I've had a chance to meet with. I think literally every single team, and even before then, they come and watch the practices during the season. Right. So. Everybody, I got a chance to, sit down and talk with everybody. And, as far as who's board I'm high on right now, I have no idea.
Right.
Hopefully, somebody just come and scoop me up. I have no idea. But, man, there's a lot of good conversations. And I'm just excited to see where I end up landing.
Who? I don't know if you want to describe. I don't know if you want to put it out. Who do you feel like had the most interest in you, in your opinion?
And like I said, I couldn't even if I guessed. I'm not saying they were all super interested, right. But they are they're not gonna just sit there and tell you, "Oh, we love you." We're gonna do that, So, there was just a lot of good conversations going on. Yes, sir.
We talked about that. Do you have a preference? Man or zone? I know everybody says it don't matter. I mean, do you have a preference? Do you like to be up in the grill? Do you like to play a little off? Like, what do you like to do?
It literally depends on the situation, the down distance, time in the game, and whoever I'm lining up against. But I feel comfortable in both. More times than not, I do like playing press man, but I'm very comfortable playing. Off man, zone coverage, whatever is needed. Mm-hmm. Like I said, it definitely depends on the situation. But, if I just had to pick, probably freshman.
What DB did you look up to?
Growing up, like I said, I watched a lot of Washington and Baltimore. So it was Sean Taylor, Ed Reed, D'Angelo Hall was a great corner. But as of late, I watch a lot of corners in the league, man. There's a lot of good ones. Mm-hmm. Jair Alexander, Jalen Ramsey, Xavier Howard, Diggs. That man, the list goes on. There's tons of Gilmore. There's tons of great guys to look at and look up to kind of add some things to your game. Watching them, so there's a plethora of dudes.
Yeah, definitely that. J.C. Horn, kind of South Carolina, his father is Joe Horn. And, those, I don't know if you knew this or not, those roots go all the way back, once again, Fayetteville. And Joe Horn, Joe Horn, can you guess what high school he played on in Cumberland County?
It couldn't have been Jack Britt.
Nope, wasn't Britt. Douglas Byrd.
Okay, Douglas Byrd. I knew Douglas Byrd used to have a lot of good players back in the day, so I'm told. So I'm not surprised.
Yeah, they have a rich history there, especially with running backs. So, Joe being a wide receiver coming out of there, it was definitely surprising. And, the late was Calvin Johnson, who now coaches at Tulsa now. So, our area, we have a lot of talent that comes out there. J. Cole, we got the music industry out of Fayetteville, so it's great to see our guys come out here and get this shine. So I'm so excited to get to talk to you and watch you go through this process. What wide receiver do you look forward to facing against?
There are a lot of receivers that I like watching. The most kind of challenging one, it looks like, just by watching it, is definitely I'd have to say Adams up in Green Bay. Man, he's a great receiver. I wouldn't have a problem going against any of these receivers. It's just a blessing to be in this position. But if I just had to pick one, who I'm looking up to going against for a challenge, it'd probably be Adams.
You heard it. You look up to go against Adams. Adams is a great route runner. He's going to get a chance to go up against Mike Evans, possibly Julio Jones. Not sure if Godwin's are going to be able to come in or not. We'll know Russell Gage. And these guys are going to come out, but that's Joshua Williams giving us a quick tidbit of himself and, about how he feels about the league and his process to this point. Of course, he's not going to give away any game plan to the matchup, nor would I ask, but it's going to be a fun situation coming out here Sunday night under the lights. Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady. What more can you ask for? This is Sports Talk 49, and I am Blake Anthony. Also, I want to, I'll talk about that in the end. I didn't really have the winning angle for this week. I've said it before, and I've said it 1,000 times. I've studied Patrick Mahomes' tape a lot. The arm strength ability is incredible. It's through the roof, so it's not one thing you got to do. It's basically you have to play it down by down in situation. Patrick Mahomes, much like a lot of right-handed quarterbacks, all like to roll out to the right and create time and space with rolling out and finding open receivers and getting that ball to these guys. With the exit of Tyreek Hill, Mecole Hardman, and St. Pete's own Valdez Scandrick, former USF Bull, out there using their speed out there to get open. So you're going to be looking forward to see those guys. And Travis Kelce has been a little bit banged up, but the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to have a chance. Their hands full trying to tie them up. Levante David and Devin White are going to have to find ways to lock down Travis, the tight end, and the running backs back there, and just play within the scheme that Todd Bowles comes up with. The Kansas City Chiefs are sure going to come out ready to counterpunch what Todd Bowles has planned for them, especially the beautiful game plan that they had in the Super Bowl there in Tampa, where the Tampa Bay Buccaneers did not allow the Kansas City Chiefs to even sniff the end zone in that Super Bowl. So it's going to be a very, very fun chess match. I predict, if you're going to ask me what I think is going to happen, I'm going to predict that the Chiefs are going to take some of Green Bay's game plan. What do I mean by that? I mean, what you guys were getting all frustrated about in the defense is they're going to take advantage of a very aggressive defense and do what Green Bay did. Show run looks and try to hit those wide receivers in the seams where the defenders are leaving, because you're being aggressive to stop the run. But that only works if the Chiefs are up and if the Chiefs are establishing the run. So we'll see what happens in that situation coming into that game. That is what I think the Chiefs will do. The Bucs will be aggressive. I believe they will send their guys. The Chiefs' offensive line still is mighty shaky. They'll send their blitzes when they win situations, but I believe they will send just 4 to 3 guys up front and continue to get in pressure. I'm really looking forward to see what Logan Hall does in this game. He had a really good showing these past couple games since he's got playing time, and I believe he'll get more snaps in this game. What do you guys think? Place in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Who you think shows up? Carlton Davis, Jamel Dean again with the 2 picks against New Orleans. Let's see. Logan Ryan has shown up thus far, a punch out and an interception, 1 in each in back-to-back games. Somebody shows up each week. It's not the same usual suspects. Everybody's contributing in this Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense. It's the offense that has been lackluster. They're going to have to keep relying on the run with these receivers being injured. Yes, it's boring. Yes, it's not always going to be flashy. That's just what this offense entails with all these injuries to your offensive line, with all these injuries to your wide receivers. You're not going to get the offense you expected last year because of what situation you're placed in right now. So get that out of your head that it's going to be continuously like last year, putting up 20, 30 points, because you don't have the firepower right now to do so because of injuries. Figured you've watched football that long, you would understand that. Guys are going to make plays. Guys are going to mess up plays. Buccaneers are going to have to make some changes, in my opinion, coming up in the trade deadline. But you don't want to give players to teams that you're playing against. So we'll see what happens as time goes on. Cole Beasley, again, has been activated. I'm really looking forward to seeing how much he contributes to this next week. This Sunday matchup with the Kansas City Chiefs, because he did come out and get his first catch, and he did perform pretty well coming out. So we'll see. And Tom Brady feels like really a good connection with him, and I think he's going to be placed in some situations where he's going to succeed. That's all I really got coming out in this game. I'm glad you guys were able to check this out, this pregame show coming into the game. Look forward to checking me out for Overreaction Monday, and we'll talk about that and see what happens going across the league. Again, before I get out here, make sure to check me out on social media. I'll have it posted all over to donate to Florida relief hurricane victims of Hurricane Ian. Every $5 is one entry. There's no limit to how many you want to put in. But if you donate $125 or more, I will automatically give you a jersey of your choice. Automatically. Out of my own pocket, is my way is helping out in that, not with just time, but efforts in trying to put out there and try to get everybody to help those that were unfortunate in this situation. Also, before I get out of here, R.I.P. to Coolio, guy I grew up listening to, loved his music, met him personally here in Tampa. Great guy, great experience meeting him, and I'll be listening to his music for a while to get past him passing. But I'll end this as we always do. You're the master of everything that you teach life. What you do with it is entirely up to you. Thank you guys. God bless. And as always, fire those cannons. Boom.